Ladies and gentlemen, this video is for weather nerds and curious minds who want to see how I pick storm chasing targets. We are going storm chasing tomorrow. Let's get into how I decided where we're going and why. To keep things simple, I'm going to focus the video on southern and central Kansas. That is the target location. I'm going to use charts to explain why I picked that location throughout the video, but let's start with the Storm Prediction Center. The Storm Prediction Center shows a slight risk for tornadoes in the target location. I'm expecting storms to start firing by 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, and then the chase will evolve from there. Let's go look at some jetstream data and keep breaking it down from there. The general model consensus for the jet stream forecast tomorrow is that the jet stream will peak at around 110 knots. Does look like an average between 90 to 110 tomorrow throughout the day. This is the jet stream at the time of my exact location and target that we are thinking is going to be the location we get some storms tomorrow. It does show an orientation that would support rotating updrafts and severe weather at the surface. Let's move on to the 700 millibar charts and keep going. Following the forecast funnel process down from the jet stream down to the mid-levels of the atmosphere, we're going to take a peek at the temperature here. Temperatures can tell us the capping strength on any sort of cap that will be present. In this case, there is a weak cap present, but it does look like there is going to be enough lift on all models that are showing that we will break that cap. And then that cold push does go ahead and move east and drive the weather throughout the period. Let's move down to the 850 millibar chart and keep going. Our 850 millibar chart for tomorrow evening shows a well-defined dry line. It does also show high dew points east of that dry line, which will give us enough moisture to support any sort of severe weather. I'm especially concerned about large hail with the amount of moisture we can see in these charts. Let's move down to the surface and keep going. At the very bottom of the forecast funnel process, we have our surface temperature. This chart shows a well-defined dry line with a secondary cold push far upstream of it. I expect storms to fire along this boundary starting around 2 p.m. Central. We're going to move over to the HRRR simulated radar now, and this will show us that storms are going to organize by 7 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. I expect that we're going to be sitting somewhere around the southern end of these storms. That is my goal with this chase tomorrow, and that is going to give us our highest tornado risk. As we move over to the significant tornado parameter chart, we can see the spike in tornado parameters around the southern border of Kansas. It does exist along that whole boundary, so there is weak tornado odds throughout it. You can kind of see why the Storm Prediction Center painted the chart the way that they did, just looking at this one chart. But putting it all together, we're going to get out there, probably central Kansas by noon, and then we're going to move south towards the border. We're going to hope to capture whatever happens once that cap breaks. I'm going to be watching for live updates with any sort of weather balloons, METARs, and I'm going to be watching satellite closely. The main ingredient tomorrow I'm going to be paying attention to will be the cumulus field on satellite. We're going to look for agitation around noon to around 3 p.m., and then that'll help me decide where we're going. Wish us luck. I hope nothing happens, of course, for safety's sake, but whatever happens, I will be there with multiple cameras and safety in mind. Pay attention to your alerts as always, and get ready for some severe weather tomorrow.